just as iconic and as important as it gets, from what would be kind of like the changing of the guard. In 2012, Panini and their Prizm production really took over what has become the most preferred for that of modern basketball. And what they have sort of rolled out now in their tenure has really become sort of like the institution that a lot of the market really references. Kind of like Topps and Bowman had their chrome productions, and they had their refractor parallels. The Prizm, the base Prizm, parallel to the regular Panini Prizm, is really like the refractor of modern day. You take your regular base Prizm and then you put this, basically a refractor coating on it. They call it their Prizm, and what we have is essentially like the refractor parallel of the base issue Giannis rookie. And so that's why this card is so important. That's why it's so special. Is it's mainstream. It really represents the brand at its foundation, and it's becoming preferred amongst investors, as are all the base issue cards. And that's a trend that makes a lot of sense to us. Aesthetically, throughout, everything is where it should be in upholding the grade. There just aren't ever going to be enough of these to go around. The demand for these base issue rookies is understandably high. It's the base issues which provide all the data. It's the status around, where is the market, where is it headed, and if you're an investor, your ability to get positioned is most pronounced in the base issues because they trade most readily. And so it's one of these cases where, like, the base issues, because they trade more often, that's why they're more valuable. It's counterintuitive. I mean, in the old days, it was like rarity was everything. Well, compared to demand, everything's rare in this market. And so the cards which actually trade more readily are becoming preferred amongst investors simply because it's easier to understand what they're worth. It's easier to get positioned as well. So this is like the card to position yourself in if you're a Giannis investor. And it's easy to see why prices have risen. And this is just checks all the boxes. It's as good as it gets.